Hello and welcome back to Jet Set Radio. We have just finished up tagging all of the golden rhinos up at Shibuya-cho, and now it's time to spray more shit all over the place.
That's disgusting.
Spray more paint all over the place. Is that better?
That's more like it. Also,
yeah, that sounds about right.
I know this is the penultimate episode, but I just want to point out that I think it's really disappointing how he didn't, introduce every episode as in DJ Professor K style.
Too much effort.
Yeah.
I don't have the skills to do some ambitious shit like that yet.
Yeah. No.
Keyword yet.
No, I feel that. To be fair, I recall doing a similar thing with the San Andreas playthrough, where I tried to start off every episode with like some wannabe gangster talk, and I think that around the time CJ left Los Santos, or well, got evicted from Los Santos, I stopped doing that. I guess it narratively made sense, but it also just, yeah. I couldn't keep it up.
Nice camera shot, game.
And now we have to deal with mosquito.
You say that, but there aren't really mosquitoes unless you count these guys as pests. Then
I'm talking about the jetpack guys.
Oh, they're not called mosquitoes. I mean, I guess they can be classified as mosquitoes.
Type enemies.
Annoyances. I mean, they're annoyances. I mean, like, there are more like annoying bugs than just mosquitoes. But yeah, mosquitoes are like the top annoying bug in the world. So you're not wrong.
I wouldn't say they're, I guess I would say they're annoying. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had like sleepless nights because just when you think you're about to fall asleep, there's like this really annoying and high-pitched mosquito buzzing. It's like, I'm fine with being stung, but it's that fucking
high-pitched squeals.
I don't like that. I fucking hate that. Because I might as well just get out of my bed and try to, like, squash this bug and just make sure I do it in a as painful as possible way. Because if you take me out of my sleep, you're getting fucking punished for it.
D-Pad could probably attest to this, and if you don't ever go to this province of Manitoba in the summer, it is mosquito-ridden to fuck.
I mean, if I'm...
It's like, it's Manitoba's national bird, the mosquito.
Right. Yeah, well, I don't think I have any plans on making a journey to Canada. I feel like if I go to Canada, Montreal would be the one city I'd go to, but only because I want to know where all the B-tier development studios are operating from.
You just want to visit Behavior Entertainment.
I'm trying to recall what Behavior was about.
Essentially, they've called themselves Behavior in the 90s, renamed themselves to Artificial Mind and Movement, and then went back to Behavior in like the start of the 2010s.
Yeah, but what do they make? I'm trying to remember.
They made Dead by Daylight.
Oh, well, I'm not a Dead by Daylight guy.
I mean, you don't have to be. They've made other games that aren't just Dead by Daylight.
But they're known for it.
Yeah, they made the dating sim for Dead by Daylight.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Nah,
they also made Naughty Bear.
Yes, and they also made that frickin' they also made that lizard platformer. Scalar.
Yeah.
Well, not Behavior, but AMM did. AAM.
Here come the mosquitoes.
Dead by Daylight is one of those games that I do respect for what it managed to achieve, but I really don't care about it at all, and it got to a point where, and Ben can attest to this, I think you probably can as well, Nate, but there was this I'm not going to be too detailed because I don't want people to immediately pinpoint who it is. But there's this guy who I used to, well, I think I still follow, but I used to actually watch them, and like at one point the channel went quiet, and then when the rebranding came, it was like all Dead by Daylight all the time, and I was like, okay, sorry, but
So,
I don't think
just,
I'm gonna tune in anymore, or that much anyway.
Essentially, that's what you were afraid of. Was that what you were afraid of happening?
No, he's more annoyed with the fact that this streamer focuses on its genre he does not like.
Well, it's not the genre
I
that I dislike. It's just that for the majority, it's all Dead by Daylight.
I mean, yeah, essentially he's kind of turned into a Dead by Daylight streamer, unfortunately. But, you know, people like Dead by Daylight, but
yeah.
I don't know if that kind of warrants an entire, like, channel
Well,
dedicated to Dead by Daylight.
Well, to be fair, it's his channel. He can do with it whatever the fuck he wants. But like,
yeah, that's my point,
it's
exactly.
not the kind of thing that I really care that much about, to be honest. So I feel
that's fair.
So I feel like I'm constantly getting exposed to something that I really don't care about. And the moment, with me in particular, you know, once I feel like I get overexposed, I really stop caring about it. And it gets to a hostile point of not caring, like not wanting to care and just want to be left the fuck alone.
Speaking of hostile point of not care, speaking of hostile point of not caring, I didn't give a fuck about like getting damaged so much about that big ass like two-sided graffiti on the wall there that I was gonna get it or die trying, literally.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the most annoying thing about this game is that, at least to my knowledge, there isn't really a like proper way to take out a lot of the enemies, but they have their ways of taking out you.
Yeah, you can't really kill you can't really quote unquote kill the enemies. You're more so you have to more so just avoid them than if anything, which is a shame. But yeah, honestly, I feel like it's a lot more interesting and more like challenging to just have all the enemies be unkillable, up to a point where it's not overbearing.
I mean, look,
thankfully, to me, I don't think this classifies as like overbearing, but it does tend to tightrope there, especially when you're very impatient.
Yeah.
At points.
Like maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm just too impatient for this game, because I couldn't even tell you how far I got. I thought I got pretty close to beating the game, but looking at all this footage right here, I don't remember a jack about it. But I'm fine with enemies that are unkillable. I'm fine with enemies that swarm you. What I'm not fine with is immortal enemies that swarm
them
you
at the same time. Yeah, both of them at the same time.
I had no idea where else. I had no idea where to even go next. even with this map like being like how it is.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't. Well, long story short, I wasn't very like. I wasn't. Okay, hold on. I didn't know all of Benton Cho like the back of my hand, unlike Shibuya Cho and Kogane Cho. Needless to say, I was struggling a lot, and you could really tell just by the sped up footage.
Yeah.
That I was getting very frustrated about where I was going, about it.
Where's the Knuckles radar when you need it?
Knuckles isn't in this game, sadly. But if he would totally have like a graffiti radar on his head. But that doesn't really make any sense because the map already shows where you need to spray anyway. So I know it's a joke to say that like we need Knuckles' radar and all that. And yeah, it is funny. But realistically, that makes no sense because we have a map. I know, I'm thinking way too deep into it, I'm sorry. That's what I do.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, considering the age of the game, when I played this the first time, I didn't even realize there was a map. Because I kind of figured that maps were more of a PS2 thing. So, yeah.
This game's turning 25, which means it's 2000. This game came out.
Yeah, like I keep forgetting the Dreamcast was like a more PS2 than than PS1 in terms of how the games looked.
Yeah, I guess, but I consider it like not as like a less powerful PS2. And the PS2 isn't even that powerful to begin with.
Yeah,
but it is like a little bit more powerful than the Dreamcast, objectively.
And from what I understand, there are things that the Dreamcast was still better in than the PS2.
I got the worst rank in the game. I hold on. I had to go back and get another one because I can't stand for this. Yeah. And also, I also missed like a dialogue option of what are the Golden Rhinos leaders would say, because I accidentally sprayed like graffiti. Long story short, I just sprayed graffiti and then it just cut the dialogue in half, which I hate in games back then. Like, let me listen to the characters. Too. Let me engage with the story for a second, game. Even if there is none. Even if there's barely any to begin with in here.
But yeah, no. From what I recall, the in Sonic Adventure, I think the egg carrier stage, there is a section in the level where you can have the water, the water rising, and that is something that goes pretty seamless on the Dreamcast. But the DX ports had trouble with it.
I played this stage like 3 times. I'm sorry you were completing your own story, but like I had to play this stage like 3 consecutive times to get a better rank, and I never got a better rank out of it. And I don't know why. I was being as fast as humanly possible. Yeah. Probably because it's also probably because I still don't know the layout of Benton Show or Kagane Show that well. I keep getting Kogane Joe and Benton Show mixed up. I was like switching them the entire time. I apologize in advance for that.
Yeah.
Dude looked like he got Squidward's nose.
I was just gonna say, now we have Squidward. And
now we're fighting we're we're going up against Squidward.
Squidward tentacles.
No, Squidward if he was a human and he was like all as shit. Like, taller than Squidward himself.
Okay, to be fair, I can see why you would call him Squidward, but something tells me that this guy does wear pants.
It is he wears
the human, Victor.
You know that humans don't wear pants either, right? In their own homes.
I don't know, I'm wearing pants right now. I know it's kind of weird for me, but yeah, I'm wearing them.
You'll never find out if I'm wearing pants or not.
Hey Nate, are you wearing pants?
You'll just have to leave that up to your imagination. Could be pantsless, I could be not. Who knows? Ooh, you'll never find out.
I mean, that's the funny thing about the internet. You never know if the guy you're talking to is or is not wearing pants.
Honey, where are my pants? I forgot about that. I had to keep that in there. I had to keep that in because that was funny.
Nate, to go back to the Dreamcast versus PS2 thing, do you know if the limitations of the PS2 contributed to Shenmue only appearing on the Xbox, or was that just a exclusivity deal kind of thing?
It's more like I think it's a mix. It's more like a mix of both. I'd say like the like the PS2 could not handle running. I could not handle like Shenmue 2 to save the life of it, and it
couldn't handle any of Sega's early 2000 games.
Well, I mean,
Sonic Heroes is the worst on PS2.
Aside from Crazy Taxi and Space Channel 5, but even then,
okay,
yeah.
But look at Sonic Heroes. It is the worst on PS2.
Yeah, but I recall a lot of renderware titles having problems with the PS2.
Yeah.
And in general, multi-platform games, like if a game was made from the ground up for the PS2, they took full advantage of it. I mean, I don't think I hear many people complaining about Final Fantasy X on PS2, and even from Sega itself. Like, I don't hear a lot of people complaining about Yakuza, at least not the way the game looks and the performance. There's a lot of things that people complain about. There's also a lot of things people find fucking amazing about Yakuza 1 on the PS2, and I am glad to...
Like Mark Hamill as Majima.
You know, that's probably the only thing that people will point out, but it's... Oh. There you go.
Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Gee, who could have seen that coming?
It's like, it's like the guy was like right in front of me the entire time. It's like obvious.
No, it's like you failed. It's like you fell in the water 2 times.
Yeah, that too. Well,
in the
yeah,
span of 5 seconds.
Okay, well, that doesn't need to be explained. Like, people got that. Like,
oh no, I'm being sarcastic.
Okay. You know me. I'm autistic as shit. I don't know. I can't understand sarcasm for the life of me.
There you go.
Even when acting, I can't tell if I'm acting. I don't know what that says about me. I don't know what that says about me, but probably not well. Not swell.
Yeah, well, we all have our flaws, eh?
Indeed. That's what makes us human.
Yeah.
It's like if Greg Universe said, if every perk shop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
I guess.
To be straight honest, back to the talk of the PS2 thing. I wonder how the PS2 versus Dreamcast would have gone if Sony did not include the DVD player in the PS2.
I still think I still feel like the legacy of the PS1 would cause a lot of popularity for the PS2. It would still be the most popular platform just by being the PS2. But but all the casuals, all the people who want the DVD player would have strayed away from it. So take the 150. It's 150 million, right?
Around that time, it's getting close to. It was around like almost 160 at one point. Not at one point. What am I saying?
Yeah, but if the PS2 did not have a DVD player, you can probably just subtract 100 million from the account, and that would be the logical number if it was just a PlayStation 2. It would still be the most common selling one, but not the landmark success that it was.
I honestly think it wouldn't have mattered that much if the PS2 didn't come with the DVD player included or not.
Oh,
didn't include a PS2 DVD player or not.
No,
it probably would like you said before, like the legacy of the original PlayStation probably would have been. It definitely would have helped. It definitely would have helped sales with the PS2, even if it didn't have a DVD player with it inside of it.
Yeah, but how much did the PS1 sell?
Around 100 million. It's like the first console to sell over 100 million units.
Okay, so it would be somewhat like that, but not as much. I don't know, 80 million.
It would still be a success. But not the success as it was, if not for the fact that it had a DVD player in it. DVD players in the late 90s and early 2000s were really expensive, were very expensive. And
Yeah.
the PS2 is like the cheapest DVD player.
Well, I don't think it was the cheapest, but it had the benefit of being a DVD player alongside a video game console. And a lot of people are real suckers for like the high value option. I also find it kind of interesting how the PS2 DVD player did not really have that many. There was quite a lot of parity between a regular DVD player and a PS2. They had about the same features. And nowadays, my Xbox that I paid $500 for cannot play 4K Blu-rays at Dolby Vision. I know I mentioned it before, and I will mention it again, and probably many more times in the future. I really fucking hate it.
Victor is very salty about not playing his movies on the Xbox.
Yes, I bought an Xbox. Damn it! I want to watch movies on it. What am I going to do with it? Play Xbox games? No, thank you.
What am I gonna do? Go on YouTube the rest of my life on it? No thanks. I'd rather play games on it. That's basically what it all boils down to at the end of the day with PS2 versus Dreamcast. The Dreamcast still would have sold poorly compared to the PS2. Like, it still would have, it wouldn't have really, nothing would really change that much. At least that's what I think.